getting answers for Western Massachusetts. This is Western Mass News.
We're starting off seasonable this morning, but we are tracking quite a bit of a warm-up going into tomorrow. I'll have all the details in my first warning forecast coming up. Welcome back, folks. As you head out the door, you might notice it is pretty cold outside. We got some temperatures hovering around the upper 20s here in Springfield, 28 right now in Springfield, with winds south-southwest at 5 miles per hour, with a wind chill of 22 degrees. With a little bit of a breeze, it does feel a little bit colder. If we zoom out and look at some of the highs in our area, Springfield and Westfield are hanging out in the 20s, but then we do see some 30s already in West Springfield and East Longmeadow and in South Hadley. We zoom out a little bit more, we can see that a lot of areas are getting into the mid-30s already. We got North Adams already at 35 and Greenfield already at 35 as well. But we will slowly get into that temperature for today. Today's forecast for today, we will see low to mid-40s with some increasing clouds as well as some calm winds. And then we do have a big system coming in for Monday, so we will have a dry and chilly weekend for the rest of the weekend. But we do see some heavy rain and wind coming from Monday with Monsoon Monday. And then we will see another wintry mix for another system coming on Wednesday. So I'll get into a little bit more detail about that in just a few minutes from now. Currently on the satellite and radar, you can see not much, actually no precipitation, but then we do have some clouds filtering in. They're high-level clouds, so the sun will be able to kind of peek through every once in a while. And we zoom out a little bit more, and we see this actually area of low pressure over the Dakotas, and that's going to kind of intensify and move off to our north and east. And as that system moves into our area, it's going to bring in a lot of air from the south, and that's going to bring our temperatures up into the 60s for Monday as well. But bringing it back to today, we will start off cold in the 20s for this morning, and then we will get into the 40s with some mix of sun and clouds, and then again into the 30s for the evening time. Now, for this system setup that we have, we're going to be in a high pressure for the remainder of today, keeping us dry, but then we're going to have this low pressure system move in and a lot of warm air coming in from the south, bringing in some warm temperatures where we could see temperatures into the 60s by Monday. And then we're going to see this cold front is really strong, so we're going to see some blustery conditions for Monday. And if we look at the future cast going beyond that, we'll see all this precipitation coming through. Here's the cold front right here with that strong rain, and then it's going to come into our area, move off, and then we'll have a high pressure build in temporarily, and then we'll have another low pass off to our south, bringing the possibility for some snowfall on Wednesday. Now, this is going to be the wind gusts as this front passed through. We're going to see winds gusting up to almost 40 to 50 miles per hour, potential for damaging winds as well as daytime showers. Now, this map right here is actually not the temperatures. This is going to be wind gusts. We could see wind gusts getting into the 30s and 40 mile per hour area as we get in through the day on Monday. And then for rainfall, let's see what we're going to see here. We'll see probably about a quarter inch of rain for most of the area. We could see some higher elevations getting a little bit more closer to the half-inch range. Now, taking you through the rest of the week, we do have a weather alert day for Monday and Wednesday with the wind potential, with the wind being the biggest concern on Monday, and then we move to Wednesday where we could see some potentially accumulating snow. After beyond that, we do dry out for Thursday, and then we could have a chance for some flurries on Friday with a nice start to the weekend on Saturday, highs in the mid-40s. Welcome back, folks. As you head out the door this morning, you might notice it's pretty cold out. We do have a mix of sun and clouds in our area. If you look at the live Mark Skycam, temperatures in the area hovering around the mid to upper 20s. We got 25 in Westfield, 28 in Springfield. Then we move up to Holyoke. We're already getting into the mid-30s, and we are at 35 in North Adams. Winds out of the area are going to be 3 to 5 miles per hour out of the south here in Springfield and Westfield, but then we get into Berkshire County. Winds are shifting a little bit to the west, and they're a little bit more than they are here in the lower valley, but still nothing crazy. Looking at the satellite and radar, we got a lot of mix and sun and clouds kind of filtering into the area, but if we zoom out a little bit more, we do have some snowfall near the Great Lakes region, and that's going to kind of move into our area, passing to the north, but as it gets to our area, we're going to see some rainfall, and that's going to be part of our system for Monday, which I'll get into in a little bit more detail in my full forecast. Heading out the door this morning, you might have to give yourself an extra couple minutes for a quick scrape of the frost from your windshield. And looking at the forecast for the rest of today, we are going to stay around the freezing mark with some partly cloudy skies and some calm winds. I'll have the full forecast coming up in just a few minutes from now with details about a big warm-up coming from Monday.